And he hits him with a boot. And here we go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
Surprises him with that drop kick. Clearly on a mission here.
Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth, they're finishing each other's sentences.
Message delivered. We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. You'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry that tag team champions have.
Well, if you're a believer in anger management therapy, then Dr. Shelby has done a great job with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Well, what if I'm not a believer in anger management therapy? Mind you, therapy from some quack doctor that I'm pretty sure was certified on the internet, if at all.
Well, Corey, they are out here trying to work together right now. This is at least some testament to how much of an impact anger management has helped. Kane making a statement as we speak. Look at this. Kane showing some expert prowess here.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel.
An early pin attempt. Oh, I think this man means business. You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these Yes Chants are becoming bilingual.
Very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE and the Bear Hugs locked in. No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Starting to struggle. Byron, he's got it cinched in.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Is he done? Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Oh, man, Kane is really feeling the pressure. Ain't no stopping him now.
Here we go. Comes in off the tag. Rough spot for him here. Look out here. He's in full control now. He's in control. What's he got in mind?
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble.
The
Kane
are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time until this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging onto the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And that's Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champion.
Oh, my God.
No way.
For any superstar opposing Daniel Bryan, they must be able to counter and endure grueling submission moves. Bryan's a submission expert and can end a match in seconds with a variety of holds, including the yes lock.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
We get started. All the history buffs out there will remember that this city hosted 1/3 of WrestleMania 2 back in 1986. Dangerous spot for him to be in.
You got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere.
Just a step quicker, it looks like. Perfectly executed. One of the most effective drop kicks you'll ever see.
He's fighting from underneath.
Nice move.
He looks a bit off his game here.
Ouch.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
He's fighting from underneath.
Rough spot for him here.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Starting to...
Ooh,
what an uppercut.
That was brutal. He isn't showing much life here, guys.
Starting to struggle.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Rough spot for him here. Orton's starting to falter a bit, and you can tell it's starting to frustrate the Viper.
A street fight should be Orton's forte, but he's facing an extremely motivated Daniel Bryan. Now that's how you make a statement. Nobody does it quite like him.
Oh, no.
He's fighting from underneath.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the Viper here tonight.
We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late.
That clip sent this capacity crowd shooting to their feet.
He's fighting from underneath.
A street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in a Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time.
All the weapons we'll see Bryan and Orton sling tonight is just a prelude to the unforgiving steel ladders at play in a Money in the Bank match.
Guys, Bryan has Orton reeling. The so-called weak link is edging even closer to a victory.
It would be a massive upset if Bryan beat the 9-time WWE champion. You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match, too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
He's just playing classic offense here. He isn't showing much life here, guys.
Starting to struggle.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
DDT! But can he follow up here? He's fighting from underneath.
Nice job by Randy Orton there.
Rough spot for him here.
Nice job by Randy Orton there.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
When this guy's on, look out. Orton needs to regroup, and fast. He could be in dire straits in a hurry.
He isn't showing much life here, guys. This might be it. Oh, my. Here's his moment, Michael. One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see.
We know what this means. What's Randy Orton gonna do?
Will the Viper tap out? Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because this is a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
All perfectly legal.
You will find absolutely, oh my God, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down.
Oh.
Orton kicks out. Now on a kick by Daniel Bryan. And now kendo stick in hand. And Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
He's in a very bad way here, guys. He started this match in great health, but now it seems fatigue. And he goes for the pin. 2, 3, dead.
Here is your winner. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
A lot of momentum behind that flying forearm. We've seen it time and time again. When Daniel Bryan's competing in the ring, he possesses dizzying speed and can run circles around most of his opponents.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow. Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team championship losses to the Shield.
I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere. Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles. or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
Starting to struggle. Just look at this man. He's all business.
He's starting to stagger a bit. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point. But that can obviously all change here. He isn't showing much life here, guys.
He wants no part of the outside. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
He's fighting from underneath.
He's looking a little off balance. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
He's fighting from underneath.
Orton's starting to falter a bit, and you can tell it's starting to frustrate the Viper.
A street fight should be Orton's forte, but he's facing an extremely motivated Daniel Bryan.
He's created his own opportunities to fly high here tonight. Big move coming. Wait for it. He's just so quick.
This match might be over, guys.
Rough spot for him here. A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
He's fighting from underneath.
Randy better not lose focus on what matters, and that's winning this match.
He hits him with a nasty chop.
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan...
On, he takes a big risk with that moonsault.
He's fighting from underneath.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory.
He's fighting from underneath.
Guys, Bryan has Orton reeling. The so-called weak link is edging even closer to a victory.
It would be a massive upset if Bryan beat the 9-time WWE champion.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. He isn't showing much life here, guys. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way. Nice job by Randy Orton there.
Well executed.
What's coming next? Get this guy some smelling salts.
He is a one-man gang in there. Nice job by Randy Orton there.
Oh, I think this man means business. Starting to struggle. This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. He's absolutely running on fumes right now. And here comes Randy Orton. There she blows the RKO. Randy Orton has found an answer here.
Setting up.
Really struggling now. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. I don't think he can take anymore. Nicely done. This kind of offense he's known for. Great move.
He's fighting from underneath.
Rough spot for him here.
He's fighting from underneath. Get this guy some smelling salts.
Look out. That leg is just getting destroyed. I don't know how any weight can be put on it. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Chaos, melee, pandemonium. He's too quick for him there.
Oh, what's this going to be? Uh-oh. This might be it.
Oh, my. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Damage is taking a toll.
Locks in. What's Randy Orton going to do?
Will the Viper tap out? Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because this is a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
All perfectly legal.
And you will find absolutely, oh my gosh, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down. Orton kicks out. Oh, and a kick by Daniel Bryan, and now kendo stick in hand. And Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
This is getting out of control. Randy Orton has seen better days.
Starting to struggle.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Daniel Bryan using the kendo stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out.
What a win for Daniel Bryan.
Career-defining win for Daniel Bryan. There's no other way to put it. This one-on-one match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is going to be good.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Man, and I assure you there is no hotter ticket in all of Los Angeles than right here in this arena.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
Ooh. Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How can Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once?
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Again, guys, John Cena is an 11-time WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan just wants it once. He wants to be the WWE Champion for one reason, and it's not for the fame or the glory. It's so everybody would know that whenever he steps foot in the ring, there is nobody better than him.
In Daniel Bryan's eyes, this is the biggest match of his life. While for John Cena, this is just another SummerSlam. It's hunger versus content.
Oh, no. Dangerous spot for him to be in.
He's got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
Starting to struggle.
He's fighting from underneath.
Rough spot for him here.
That big elbow pad Cena's sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game plan for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on. This kind of offense he's known for.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
He's fighting from underneath.
John Cena got him there.
He's fighting from underneath.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here. It isn't showing much life here, guys.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
He's fighting from underneath.
John Cena got him there.
Takes him down with a Luthez press. Goes for the punch. And he's rolling, guys. Question is it enough to get back into this one? Had a plan and executed it. And there it is.
When this guy's on, look out.
He's fighting from underneath.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
You can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat pole.
Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar with Michaels, but Bryan has a greater striking game than HBK ever did.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows, and he goes for the pin.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Look at this.
He's fighting from underneath.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
executed perfectly.
Rough spot for him here.
He looks absolutely exhausted. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
The damage has been done, guys.
Can he do it here? He is a one-man game. His shoulders are down. 2.
It's so important he keeps his balance up there, guys.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
John Cena with a rough blow there.
And John Cena's definitely getting in people's heads here.
Look out. He might have it.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
That'll rock you.
But can he follow up here?
And now one more time. He's fighting from underneath.
Got it cinched in. The STF is cinched in. Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight right now.
Really struggling now.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
He's too quick for him there.
He's fighting from underneath.
Showing off some of his speed there. He locks it in pretty much better than anybody. He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Incredible!
Nice move. Oh, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting from underneath.
Look at this.
Gotta shake the cobwebs.
Big move coming.
Wait for it. Attitude adjustment.
2, 3.
And John Cena is your winner.
Here's your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
And if this match is half as exciting as we expect it to be, we're all in for a treat. We've seen it time and time again. When Daniel Bryan's competing in the ring, he possesses dizzying speed and can run circles around most of his opponents.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
Agreed, Byron. And I'd say this match has what it takes to be one of the special ones. These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity, in a time before John Cena brought us into an era of ruthless aggression.
10 years is a very long time, Michael, and Daniel and John have been on a distinctively different path since that night.
John Cena connecting there with a good shot. He's displaying classic offense here. For any superstar opposing Daniel Bryan, they must be able to counter and endure grueling submission moves. Bryan's a submission expert and can end a match in seconds with a variety of holds, including the yes lock.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
Great offense by John Cena.
Cena got him there.
It's come down to a battle of attrition right now.
Well executed. I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. Calls John Cena an entertainer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling. To say, we've had enough of the 5 moves of doom. Daniel Bryan isn't the first, and he won't be the last to want to put Cena out of the picture.
John Cena with a decisive kick.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional on Raw a couple of weeks ago. John saying that, I'm not going to change for Daniel Bryan. I'm not going to change for anyone.
Cena's heard it all before. He's been in hostile environments. He's had his critics. But as long as there are still people who are loyal to John Cena will fight for them and be loyal to who he is.
Oh, God, that was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh, and a close fist out of nowhere. We have to credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity tonight. Cena respecting Daniel as an athlete and competitor. He says Bryan is going to put up one hell of a fight tonight.
Look, let me decipher that for you. In John Cena code, put up one hell of a fight means I'm John Cena and you're going to lose because I'm the man around here. Cena chose Bryan because he wanted to ride the wave of Bryan's sudden popularity and give him...
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Bang, right to the face. Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt-whooping. You know when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. Ow! That hurt!
He's fighting from underneath.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar with Michaels, but Bryan has a greater striking game than HBK ever did.
Message delivered. Just look at this man. He's all business.
He's fighting from underneath.
A lot of momentum behind that flying forearm.
He's fighting from underneath.
Going all the way up. Incoming with the point of the elbow.
He's fighting from underneath.
Can he end it quickly? That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
He isn't showing much life here, guys.
That's caught being driven straight down to the canvas. What power!
John Cena got him there. Ain't no stopping him now.
He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Here we go.
This might be it. Oh, my. Victory is on the horizon.
Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage now?
Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight right now.
Clothesline. So effective.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
Well done.
Gotta shake the cobwebs.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. One move after the other. It's devastating.
He's fighting from underneath.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Will leave a mark permanently. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
He's on the defensive now. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent. He is a one-man gang in there.
He's just so skilled in submission-based competition.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Uh-oh, forearm's going to cut off the wind.
He locks it in pretty much better than anybody. Rough spot for him here. He's in full control now. He might have it.
Oh, my. John Cena. One.
He's fighting from underneath. John Cena with the offense. No, he reverses it. I don't think he can take anymore. Nice move. Starting to struggle.
And the elbow connects.
Isn't showing much life here, guys.
A textbook maneuver there.
Rough spot for him here.
Ooh, he's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. Nicely executed.
Got it.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Starting to struggle.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
So many bad things can happen outside the ring, and given his condition right now, he really needs to keep it inside the ring if he wants to win this thing.
This is the type of attack that just wears down an opponent. Driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power.
He's looking at it. He goes for it all.
Damage is taking a toll.
Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Momentum clearly in his corner. This might be it.
Oh, my. I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
He's truly mastered that lock, guys.
He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
Very impressive drop kick. Really struggling now. Didn't see that punch coming.
That was a textbook maneuver. Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
Daniel Bryan caught by Cena.
Unbelievable power from Cena.
Got him in position for the AA, perhaps. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, shoulders down to win the title on a kick out.
So close.
Oh, and he caught him in the back of the neck.
Nice recovery for Daniel Bryan.
The champion is rocked.
Bryan feels it.
Bryan has Cena where he wants him. Could this be his moment? Running knee.
Cover him.
New champion.
Hooks the
New
leg.
champion.
Bryan's the WWE champion.
He did it. What a road. The trials and tribulations for Daniel Bryan. And he can now call himself champion.
Daniel Bryan celebrates massive moment at SummerSlam.
Oh, whoa, wait.
The former champ clearly objecting to the situation.
Not objecting, Corey. Shaking his hand.
That shows you how much of a class act John Cena is. To say, hey, Daniel, tonight you were the better man.
Triple H now celebrating with the new champion. can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's mind right now. This has got to be the greatest moment of his career.
No doubt about it, Corey.
Oh, no.
What's that?
Randy Orton.
Oh, my God. Orton has a Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, guys, you don't think now Randy Orton's thinking about cashing in, do you?
Daniel Bryan says he's ready, but is that smart? He just went through a grueling war with John Cena.
Orton might be having second thoughts.
More mind games from the Apex Predator.
Another, and Daniel Bryan's celebration continues. Randy Orton still thinking about it, perhaps. Oh, my God!
What the hell?
Triple H!
No!
With a pedigree to Bryan!
What is going on?
You gotta be kidding me!
No, not like this. Not like this.
Randy Orton! Is he gonna cash in? Daniel Bryan's out cold thanks to Triple H! You gotta be kidding me!
I'm still trying to process what we just witnessed.
What is going on?
Randy Orton's cashing in. That's what's going on, Saxton.
Triple H just pedigreed Daniel Bryan, and now Orton.
Triple H just handed Orton the WWE Championship!
You've got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me!
It
was a setup.
Champion,
Randy Orton is the new champion.